Alright, hello and welcome to this kind of haphazard video that I'm kind of throwing together here. Not quite an unboxing, not quite a review, but I wanted to throw up a quick video just to kind of let you guys know what's coming up soon on the channel because I'm kind of behind on my reviews. There's been a few things I've been wanting to get to from Eureka, but January was just not a good month for getting around to anything. There's been sickness, there's been other health issues and things. Things are looking better for February moving forward, so I've got a lot catching up to do, but I have been watching some of these releases and I really want to talk about them before I get to like my main reviews. And these two right here in particular I absolutely loved, and it's really fitting with Michelle Yeoh getting her kind of Oscar nomination not very recently, I think last week, and these two releases that kind of showcase her first two big starring roles in Hong Kong. I've just loved watching these films, going through the extras, getting a lot of that kind of contextual information from like the commentaries and the kind of interviews that they've been provided on these discs. And I just think these two releases in particular, you want to jump on them. I think that to get the slipcover, you know, I just love the look of these things, and I'm really excited for the next two in the series, which don't star Michelle Yeoh. But these are the first two films in the Line of Duty series, which I think there's about 15 different titles for like this film alone, like Police Assassins, and then I think, I don't know, that I'm not even going to try and get into all the different titles, but well, I'll just tell you a little bit about each one very briefly, because I'll have full reviews with both of these with clips and going into all the extras and showing you everything like the alternate artwork on the inside and stuff, but I won't get into that just yet. So yes, madam, this is Michelle Yeoh's first starring role, and not to discount Cynthia Rothrock, who's awesome in this as well. And I didn't really know much about Michelle Yeoh, so that alone, this release has given me that information. There was even a Hong Kong actor who's not in this, who I love, and I finally learned how to pronounce his name, which is something that's been like bugging me for years through the audio commentaries on this release. So that alone, I was like, I came away from this really happy with. But Cynthia Rothrock, had never heard of her before. She's an absolute badass in this film. This is the scorpion kick that she does in the movie itself, which is just amazing. But I will get into this, but I will say this is an amazing action film. It's funny, it's fun. Michelle Yeoh is incredible. Like some of the stuff that she's doing, and you can tell that there's stunt doubles in some of the more risky kind of fight scenes and certain bumps, I'll say, for wrestling fans. But the stuff that she is doing is just mind-blowing to me. There's a particular stunt at the end of the film where she does a kind of backflip through a plate glass window and grabs these guys' legs. It's unbelievable. And I will say the final 10-minute fight scene of this film, which took them a month to shoot, is one of the best like final fight scenes I've seen in any film. I love this. This is just such a great film. And then the second one, Royal Warriors, there's just really great stuff in it. There's a plane sequence in this. There's a sequence set on a plane, which it is an action sequence, but the way that it's set up, like the suspense, the framing of the camera, the action itself, everything about it, the suspense of it is so well orchestrated. And I'll say no more. It's just, I love the plane sequence on this film. There's a great car chase. It's packed with action, and these two films together are just, yeah, they're pretty spectacular. But there's a moment in this film, Royal Warriors, where my jaw literally dropped for about 30 seconds. And it wasn't so much a stunt in the film, but it was a story beats that I wasn't expecting. So I got more invested in the story of this one for sure. But I just, man, yeah, these are absolutely loaded with extras, you know, 2 audio commentaries each. And I really want to talk about these audio commentaries because I'm kind of getting into them now. I'm kind of, what's the word, getting to know the people who are doing the regular audio commentaries on this, like, you know, Frank Zheng and Arne Venema and what's his name? See, I'm forgetting them now because there's so many of them. You kind of see like there's a regular revolving crew of people who are doing a lot of these. Mike Leader. I always get thrown by Mike Leader because Michael Leader does the Bibliotech podcast. Michael Worth as well. But there's some really good like interviews on these as well, and archival things they've dug up. There's a really good interview with Michelle Yeoh from around the 2000s, I think, on this. So these really get my highest recommendation, but I'm really looking forward to doing full reviews of both of them. But there's other stuff to come that I haven't got around to yet that I really want to talk about on the channel too. There's The Dead and the Deadly with Sammo Hung. I loved this one. Of course, I want to get around to doing a full proper review of The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari, the 4K version. Did an unboxing of it, but I need to kind of dive into the whole transfer of it and the extras. There's the latest MOC release, Run Man Run. Haven't watched it yet, but you know, the Western genre is definitely something that I'm still lacking on in terms of knowledge and experience, so I'm really looking forward to checking this one out. So there's more to come, and I'm really looking forward to the next Michelle Yeoh release they're putting out, which is Magnificent Warriors. So just wanted to make a quick video telling you guys that these are fantastic, and I can't wait to do full reviews of them, which I'm going to work on today, get editing, and hopefully get them up next week, and get some other reviews rolling as well. So thanks for bearing with me while I kind of, you know, I really wish I got these out sooner, because I'm enjoying the whole, you know, reviewing these things as they're more current and kind of, you know, they've newly been released and so on and so forth. But, you know, it is what it is. And I've also got another round of announcements to kind of do a video on as well, and kind of look at the stuff that's coming up ahead in the next few months from Eureka. There's some really cool announcements, particularly the most recent one they came up with, which I'm really excited about. So yeah. And they say physical media is dying. And just from this one company alone, I'm already really excited about this year, 2023. Eureka have also kind of teased a lot of stuff they'll be putting out over the rest of the year. Well, maybe not the rest of the year, but like maybe the next 6 months. And there seems to be more Hong Kong stuff coming, which, you know, some people are a little bit kind of miffed about, but I'm really getting into it, and I think I absolutely love 80s Hong Kong films. I don't know. There's just a feel about them that I really, really love. And getting to see more of the, you know, outside of Jackie Chan, you know, because I love Jackie Chan. I have a huge, I mean, I can just show you very briefly here. I have a huge Jackie Chan collection here. Yeah, these were my Jackie Chan releases. So, you know, I love the guy, but it's just really fun seeing different sides to Hong Kong action films that I haven't seen before, and then recognizing certain people like Dick Wei in Yes Madam. I'm going, I kind of recognize that guy, Dick Wei. Okay, so now I know what he's called. Even going to The Dead and the Deadly. Obviously, I know Sammo Hung, but the one of the other lead stars in this, Wu Ma, who is also the director of the film. I knew him from A Chinese Ghost Story, and now it's just, I like all the links that are coming together as I'm watching through these films. So it's just been really fun, and it's a nice, more than a nice discovery for me. So anyway, I'll leave it there. Thank you for watching. Oh, actually, one more thing before I go. I have some Blu-ray updates to come, stuff that I kind of accumulated over 2022, and I may have, potentially, if I can focus on them, bought some more Hong Kong cinema Blu-rays. Watch this space.